Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe I have to make this video. I honestly can't believe I'm even saying this, but it's official. Optic Scumpy, the king himself within Call of Duty, has taken a gambling sponsorship with Roobet. Yup, the exact same site that Nadeshot got criticized for promoting not too long ago. Scumpy has joined them as well. And man, if this doesn't show you how far gaming content has fallen, how far the streaming scene has fallen, I don't know what does. You guys are currently looking at Scumpy's tweet right here saying tables have never been hotter. Going live with my first stream with Hector and Matt live on Kick now. And he posted it with this little commercial with Roobet, with Scumpy and Hector involved, all this and that. Just check this out. It's a complete joke.
You ready to win some money, old man?
This isn't land, bro. This is real cheddar. Real cheddar cheese. Real money, please. Oh!
Hey! Come on! What do I do?
You know what? Double down, baby. Come on. Oh, I told you.
Come on, baby.
I want 10%.
Bang!
Now.
Now, I want to make sure I start off by saying this. This isn't some random ass streamer that's just chasing a bag, okay? This is Seth Scump Abner, one of the most, if not the most, respected names in Call of Duty history. A guy who built a career on integrity, passion, and love for the game and love for competition. And now he's promoting a gambling website to his massive, loyal audience. And as you guys can see, I'm just going to pull a bunch of tweets under the tweet that he posted, just showing how many people are disappointed in him, how many people are upset about this. And I feel like we need to talk about it. First off, let's call it what it is. This is a sellout move. I don't care what anybody has to say. You guys can have your opinion. That's fine. I have mine. Seth is one of my favorite content creators in all of YouTube. Him, Nadeshot, and Elite Shot are the top 3 creators as I was growing up that I loved to watch playing Call of Duty, and it made me want to be a Call of Duty content creator myself. And yes, I already know what people are going to be saying in the comment section. They're going to be saying, bro, let him make his money, let him do what he has to do, let him support his family how he wants. But this isn't about him having to pay bills, okay? Let's not act dumb, let's not act stupid. Scump is not struggling. We all know this. He's got brand deals, he's got Optic, he's got YouTube revenue, Twitch money. This guy is making millions and millions of dollars. I'm not pocket watching, okay? It doesn't take a brain scientist to know this. Helen Keller, who was blind and deaf as complete fuck. I mean, shit, she's even dead. She even knows this dude is doing just fine. So when someone like Scump takes a gambling sponsorship, it's sending a message to everybody in his fan base and everybody in content creation. Money wins. Period. Point blank, doesn't matter. If even the most respected figure in Call of Duty can be bought by a gambling site, then what hope does the rest of the scene have? It's no longer about passion for the game, or passion for the community, or passion for content creation. It's about squeezing every last dollar out of everything in your way, no matter the consequences. This is the exact same thing we saw with Nadeshot and Roobet just a few months ago. He got destroyed online for that sponsorship, and rightfully so in my opinion, but people still gave him the everyone makes mistakes pass, or everyone's gotta do what they gotta do pass. Now Scump's doing the same thing, and it's like we're just supposed to accept it because it's Scump, because that's how it is nowadays. But nope, that's not what we're going to do. We can't do that. And I want to make sure I bring this up because I feel like a lot of people probably forgot about this, and in my opinion, this is where it gets even worse. This gambling sponsorship with Scump and even Hex, the owner of Optic, comes right after everything that happened with Optic Pred earlier this year. Do you guys remember that? If you don't know who Pred is, he was a member of Optic Texas, was a member of the COD Champs winning team back in MW3, but there was a situation that happened before the launch of the Black Ops 6 season where it was rumored that he had to step away because they were struggling with a gambling addiction. That was one of the biggest stories of the year, and now, not even a year later, Scump is out here partnering with a gambling company. Like, how tone deaf can you be? I mean, it's one thing for a random streamer to take that deal, but when someone from the same organization and even the owner of that organization that just dealt with the gambling related issue takes that kind of sponsorship, it's just straight up embarrassing. It's like they learned nothing. And I have to be honest with you, this just adds to the list of why Optic is slowly becoming the next FAZE. Think about it. FAZE used to stand for something too. It was a brotherhood, a brand built on the love for video games and content. Now it's full of lawsuits, crypto scams, gambling deals, and influencers that don't even play video games. They're just weirdos out there trying to do IRL streaming. It's a total joke. And now we have Optic, which is heading down the exact same road. You've got drama around players, you got drama around the ownership, you now have gambling deals in a community that just feels completely betrayed. The green wall used to stand for loyalty and pride, but now it's just another brand chasing trends and cash grabs. FAZE fell apart because they sold their soul to money, and if Optic keeps doing this kind of stuff, they're next. It's sad, man. This was the last organization people actually respected, and now I don't even know what to think. Optic SCUMPI was one of my favorite content creators. I've said this multiple times. Him, Nadeshot, and EliteShot were the only ones I liked to watch when I was growing up, and to see this happen just makes me feel some type of way. But I feel like it's important to talk about how this affects the content creation space overall, because moves like this have ripple effects, whether you like it or not. When big names like Scump, like Nadeshot, like Hex, like all these other streamers who normalize gambling sponsorships, it trickles on down. Smaller creators see that and think, well, if Scump's doing it, if Nadeshot's doing it, if they're making that much money doing it, then it must be fine. And that's how the line gets blurred between entertainment and exploitation. There are literal teenagers, middle schoolers, little ass kids watching these guys. Kids who look up to them. So when Scump is sitting there spinning a roulette wheel or playing blackjack or whatever the fuck they do on this website, laughing it off like it's harmless fun, those kids watching him are internalizing it. They're being conditioned to think gambling is normal, and that's not content. That's manipulation disguised as entertainment. It's gross, and it should not be allowed on any streaming website. I mean, we've already seen Twitch crack down on gambling streams. I even think YouTube does as well, and that's for a reason, because it destroys people's lives. Yet now some of the biggest names in gaming are going back to promoting it because the paycheck looks good. And if you want to make it even worse, when was the last time you saw Scump say, hey, I'm live on Kick right now? Or hey, I'm live on Kick gambling right now in fucking Mexico because it's illegal in the United States. And Kick is the only streaming website that allows gambling. I mean, how low does Scump have to go? It's crazy. And that's where content creation is at right now. It's not about what's right. It's about what pays. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this whole situation is just disappointing. It truly is. Scump was supposed to be one of the few who didn't fold. One of the few who could have set an example for the next generation of content creators. But now, he's proven that no one, and I mean no one, is untouchable when it comes to money. And that's just depressing. It's so depressing to think about. Gaming used to be about community, competition, connection, and actually gaming, but now it's become about sponsorships, bets, and fake hype. I don't hate Scump. I'll always respect what he's done for Call of Duty. I'll always respect what he did for me when I was a little kid growing up wanting to watch Call of Duty content. But this right here, man, this isn't the Scump we grew up watching. I think a lot of you guys will agree with that. This isn't Nadeshot. This is not the Nadeshot I grew up watching. This is not the Optic Hex that I knew. But this is a reminder that even the best of them can fall for the bag. Money officially won, ladies and gentlemen, and the gaming community lost another legend to it. Now, I want to make sure I make this very clear before I end this video. I am not telling you guys to not gamble whatsoever. I am not telling you what to do with your money. It's your money. You earned it. Do what you want with it. I mean, shit, man. Even your boy here sometimes bets $5 on an NFL game here and there. There is a healthy way to gamble. I know that. I respect that. I just think it should not be done in content creation, in streaming, for any of that, because there's too many young people that watch these creators, and if they do it too much, young people will want to do it themselves, and that's not a good thing, especially with how addicting gambling has become over the past few years. So I want to make sure I make that very clear before I end this video. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I just can't believe another one of my favorite creators who I thought was different, who I thought was just, you know, a good role model for those watching. I can't believe he went down this road. It is what it is, man. You guys can agree with me, disagree with me. I'm just going to stand with my morals on this one. It's just ridiculous that Scump fell to this. So let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.